Hi everyone, my name is Christian J. Collins and I'm playing Munkustrap in Wagon Wheel's production of Cats. So Munkustrap is kind of the main narrator of the show. As we're introducing the cats and we're getting ready for the ball, Munkustrap is making sure everything's taken care of so that we can make sure that we get the right Jellicle choice by the end of the show. Today I'm going to be answering some questions that I will be pulling out of my milk jug. Question number 1. Why do we need live theater in 2026? Because we need human connection. Like, I'm tired of sitting on my phone. I do it too. I'm scrolling for hours and I'm not being fulfilled like I am when I'm sitting at Wagon Wheel, laughing, crying, applauding with everyone. There is nothing like being with a group of people and experiencing something as human beings, getting something, whether that's just laughs, whether that's hitting you right in your heart, whether that's it's making you cry, it's making you mad, it's making you think. Cats personally is gonna make you have the most fun of your entire life. It's a giant party, like welcome to the Jellicle Ball, we're here to have fun. But that's what you can expect from being here and we need more of that. What is your Wagon Wheel alumni sun, moon, and rising? All right, I've had the good fortune of knowing quite a few Wagon Wheel alumni that I am very good friends with. My Wagon Wheel alumni son is Aaron James McKenzie, who was my grandbig at Florida State. Go Noles. I love him to death. He is one of my favorite people on the planet. I was just talking to him yesterday. He loves Wagon Wheel with all his heart. My moon, I'm going with another Knoll. Go Noles. Can you tell I went to FSU? We got Amanda Simone Lee, who is currently on the national tour of Hamilton. She is someone who I respect dearly, and at her core is also my core. She gets it exactly how I do, and I love her with my whole heart. For my rising final Knoll, Go Knowles, is Catherine Roddy. Catherine was here. She did Wedding Singer and Beauty and the Beast, but she is one of my best friends. We're always down to clown and have a good time, and she's living it up in New York. I can't wait to be there with her. Okay. Another question. What is your dream summer stock season lineup? Okay, I'm gonna give 2 season lineups, okay? So you can decide which one you like better. For the opening slot, we're going for a family show. I'm going Matilda. I love Matilda very much. Bruce, I think, is like one of the best Act 1 closers of all time. I'm obsessed with it. I choreographed 80 kids in it at one point, and I had those little 7-year-olds dancing their faces off. Classic musical. The second show of the season would be Hello, Dolly. That is my favorite Golden Age show, hands down. It is pure joy, pure magic. Great dancing, great characters, always has me laughing. For the third show, I'm gonna go Something Rotten, which is one of my favorite musicals. It's awesome, super funny, lots of tap. For that straight play, I'm going John Proctor is the Villain by Kimberly Bellflower. Obsessed with it. It's currently on the West End. I saw it on Broadway with Sadie Sink. They're about to make it into a movie, get into it. And then that showstopper, I'm obviously going Legally Blonde. Duh. If I were to do another season, because I can't pick and I'm indecisive, for that family musical, I'm going Aladdin, which I know it's on Broadway. I don't care. I've seen it 3 times. I'm obsessed with it. If I'm doing a classic musical, it's Guys and Dolls. That is classic, amazing, such good dancing. It's also my papa's favorite show, so I want to do that show one day. For a funny one, I'm going another one that's on Broadway right now, Death Becomes Her. Let's get into it. Like, that movie is amazing and they killed the adaptation. And then for a play, I'm going another very recent, Oh Mary. I have seen Oh Mary now twice. I saw it with Betty Gilpin and just recently saw it with Maya Rudolph. And I am going again in August to see Meg Stalter, obviously. And then for that showstopper, I'm going with Hairspray. So those are my 2 seasons. Pick your favorite. Oh, it's going in. Oh, it went back in. Okay, another question. What made you want to work at Wagon Wheel? Well, you already heard me talk about some of my best friends, and those were just a few of them. I didn't even mention Brady Foley, Sean Watkinson, we have Christiane Pitts is one of my idols, and she worked here at one point. Scott comes to my school every single year and auditions us, and I've always felt very in line with his mission of bringing quality theater to a community that you wouldn't expect to have such an amazing theater like this. It's also top-notch and insanely hard and difficult, but you're working with some of the greatest people from around the country, which is super cool. I feel like as a musical theater student, I live in my own little bubble. lived in my own little bubble in Tallahassee, and now I'm getting to meet all these people doing the same thing at all these different institutions around the country before we all come together and work in the real world in New York. So it's super exciting. I just love all of the people here, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about them, and all those things were true. Okay. What moment made you want to become a professional performer? The first time that I was like, whoa, theater, I was 4 years old, and I saw my oldest sister's production of Starmites the musical on her opening night. That was supposed to be the only time I saw it, but I made my mom take me back for every single one of the rest of the 6 performances, and I sat in the front row because I was 4, and so I would just go find a random person and ask if I could sit on their lap. And so I was obsessed. And then I found out as I started to do theater that there were people that were like, I'm auditioning for musical theater schools. And I was like, you can do this as a job? So here I am, graduated from a musical theater school. Go Knowles. I'm about to do it as a job. Okay, a couple more. What are your 4 favorite musicals of all time? Okay, I thought about this earlier because I wasn't gonna be caught slacking. Number 1, Big Fish. We got Spring Awakening, we got Memphis, and we got Fun Home. Last 2. What are 3 words you would use to describe Scott Michael's choreography? Number 1, I'm going athletic. We are on this little stage and we are doing some of the craziest jumps and leaps and rolls and flips that you have ever seen. We're on zip lines, we're flying into the sky, we're sliding down the ramps, like it's never ending athleticism. We are ready to pounce. I would also say it's very funky. We've got a little groove in there. And then I'm gonna say it's surprising because you could think that, oh, I'm sitting in this section and they're dancing right there. Just kidding, they're right in your face. And so you never know what our next move is. All right, final question, Wagon Wheel. What makes Wagon Wheel's production of Cats unlike any other production you could see right now? What a good question to end on. I did it on purpose. Wagon Wheel's production of Cats. If you're a Cats lover, you're getting exactly what you want, but with a little bit of a twist. If you're a Cats hater, you're gonna love it. I personally didn't love Cats growing up. I love it now. It's so much fun. And then if you're just kind of like in the middle and you're like, oh my God, these people are gonna be like running around like cats. Yes, we are, but we're also, like I said, having the biggest party that Warsaw has seen in recent history. You're gonna wanna come be part of the ball. You're gonna wanna pick who gets to go to the Heaviside Lair, even though Old Deuteronomy has final say. But all in all, it's probably the most fun you will have all summer, and it's an amazing way to start your summer here at Wagon Wheel. Thank you so much for having me. I hope to see you here at Wagon Wheel June 4th through 13th for Cats the Musical. Bye. Hey!